morning we've got a first session with Aneesah Aziz, who's going to be giving us a question and answers all about apprenticeships and her route. So please welcome Aneesah Aziz. So first of all, we'd really like to know about yourself. Just tell us about what you're into and how you came to the decision to do an apprenticeship.
My name's Aneesah Aziz. I'm 20 years old, and I started my apprenticeship when I was 18 years old. I left college at the age of 18 because I wasn't really into classroom learning, and I enjoyed learning on the job because I did a bit of work experience, and I thought that's a better way to learn. It was a really good decision to make, and it was my first time in the civil service as well. I'm currently working within the Surge and Rapid Response team within the operational delivery profession of civil service, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm going on my third year now, even after I finished the apprenticeship, so I would definitely recommend it.
It sounds great, and it's really nice to hear that as well, because so many people are in exactly the same situation as you, but maybe don't take it. So it's really nice to hear about your experiences. But how do your parents feel about this? Have you found that it's been great having a good support network?
At the start, when I decided to drop out of college and start an apprenticeship, there were a lot of misconceptions around apprenticeships. They pay you around £3 an hour, things like that. You don't really get anywhere. So when I did join, they weren't really happy about it. They just wanted me to go the usual route, go to college, go to university, become a doctor, something like that. But once I did join and I started working within different departments such as HMRC, the Foreign Office, things like that, they were quite happy with it. And now 3 years on, they're actually encouraging other relatives and family and friends to do an apprenticeship as well, because I do think it is a better route now than going to university, not really working and getting any experience, and just doing classroom-based learning.
That's really nice to hear as well, because obviously you're learning, and although the pay isn't exactly what it probably should be, it's great because you're getting these experiences that people may necessarily not be at university. So do you feel now, if you went to apply for different jobs, you'd have like an advantage over other people that have maybe gone through the university route or other educational routes?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at the age of 20, I've gained a lot of transferable skills in caseworking, in face-to-face working on the borders, in telephony work, things like that. So, in comparison to other applicants in jobs that I want to apply for, I've got quite a lot of skills that I bring to the table that I can show them, look, I can do this, that, the other.
And how long is your apprenticeship for? Do you have to stay for a minimum amount of time, maximum amount of time? How does that slot in with planning like exactly what you want to do in terms of your future?
It's 12 to 18 months, but if you do need more time, because the job is there's a lot of things to do within the job, so you don't always get the time to do it, so you have to put in a lot of work at home as well. So it's whenever you complete it, once you've completed it, that's it, then you've got a permanent job.
And it sounds like you've done a lot of work, so obviously you've been in the Asian Apprenticeship finals, and how was that as an experience for you?
It was a really good experience at the Asian Apprentice Awards. I'm really grateful to be nominated by my team leaders and Michelle, who supported me from the very start. And it was a great night as well to see all the different companies and how many companies actually now offer apprenticeships to people who'd rather take that route rather than going down normal college and then university route.
So what we want to know next now is what's next for you in terms of like the next 5 years, 10 years, where are you hoping to see yourself?
Well, when I first became an apprentice, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and that was one of the main reasons that I joined. But by working in several departments within the civil service, I've realised that the Home Office is where I want to work towards. So I'm just building up my competencies now, so I've got enough to bring to the table when I do apply for a job there.
And is there anything you'd change? If you had to give any advice to anybody that is interested, what would you tell them?
The only piece of advice I would give is you only get what you give into your apprenticeship. So if you do want to, get somewhere, get a distinction, not just scrape by a pass, things like that, you've got to be able to put in the hard work at home as well within your own time, because it is your apprenticeship, your qualification at the end of the day.
And with choosing an apprenticeship, how did you go about choosing yours? Were you really, really interested in the subject beforehand, or was it something you thought you'd give a go?
It was just literally on the last day of my of the job that I was working in because I had left college, someone showed me a piece of paper and they were like, this looks really good for you, because you don't really know what you want to go into, so just give it a go and see where you go from there. And I have actually really enjoyed myself for the past 2.5 years, and I finally found where I do want to go, so that's how I came about applying for it.
That's great, because obviously you've had such a great opportunity to be able to do that. So now then, going forward, would you say that you're going to stick to exactly what you've done, or are you going to change it slightly?
To be able to do my ideal job, I would have to leave the surge and rapid response team, but it's definitely a really good kickstart to your career. I mean, working there has given me a lot of experience, and it's helped me decide which path I want to take. So yeah, I will be changing what I want to do.
That's great, because obviously, did you say you were 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like an amazing achievement to do, because obviously you're not in any debt from university and you've got so much going on already. Do you find that you've also got a lot of time, apart from studying at home, to spend time with your family and to go out and slot it into your life?
Yeah, definitely. I think when students go to university, they then take up a part-time job, so they have to put their life on hold most of the time. So when you're doing an apprenticeship, you're learning, you're doing your work, and then you've got that extra bit of time to, fulfill your hobbies and spend time with your family. So yeah, definitely.
That's great, and thank you so much for joining us.